So, we're back on Reddit. This time I found a post on r/pirated games. Take off my headphones immediately because I don't need them. So this is supposedly it's a subreddit for pirates and other people. So lately I've noticed that the piracy community has become more and more kind of, I don't know how to describe it. It's kind of like they're becoming like the vegans of gamers. Like I swear, like along with like Linux users, vegans, and other annoying twats like that, like the kind of stereotypical annoying fanboy, activist, kind of virtue signaling twat. Yeah, these people are kind of like the quintessential like Redditor, like Fedora tipping Redditor. Oh yeah, atheists. That's another bunch of people who just like they're spreading their own fucking gospel. It's like they're becoming their worst enemy. Like oh my god, it's so annoying. Like whatever. That's a whole other can of worms, but. So the one post I saw here that just triggered this is this one. I'm immediately gonna download it because it's utter bullshit. So there is this post here. It says, "Thank the Lord, privacy is an option." And we'll just go through this. Devs before versus devs now. Game developers then. I coded Roller Coaster Tycoon entirely in assembly so we can run on most machines. And then the next one is, we made a tuner game that only takes up 97,280 bytes of space. And then, try our new game. The first few levels are free shareware. And then there is, minimum requirements so long as your computer can turn on. And then there's a whole section with AAA game developers now. Notice that the headers are different. They use different headers. This says AAA game developers. This says game developers. Okay, whatever. Sorry, we can't work on fixing the game. One of our employees keeps stealing breast milk from the female employees. Our game is 500 gigabytes. You don't need to play any other games, right? Also, there's a 50 gigabyte update patch. Optimization, just get a better PC, bro. You need at least next gen to play our game without a game crashing. Our single player game is always online because fuck you, that's why. Okay, so there are a few things to kind of unpack here. Well, the first thing to unpack is that this is obviously written and upvoted by a bunch of idiots that once again are completely and utterly missing the point of anything and not actually, you know, thinking about what the fuck it is that they're upvoting. Why does this have 31,000 upvotes? I don't know, because it's complete and utter bullshit. Virtue signaling fucking strawman bullshit. It has, oh my god, like, or like, not strawman, but it's like, we've got like a false premise because even the subheaders here are different. You're comparing two different kind of leagues of developers. These are different kinds of development studios. Oh my god, it's so stupid. But then even they didn't even get the facts straight. This first one. I coded Roller Coaster Tycoon entirely in assembly so it can run on most machines. Assembly is platform specific, meaning if you write it, it will only work for one platform, really, most of the time. If you want it to run on other platforms, say you want it to run on Windows, maybe you want it to run on Mac, maybe you want it to run on Linux, maybe you want it to run on, I don't know, like some Android, I don't know, like iPhone, I don't know. If you wrote that shit in assembly, you'd have to rewrite the code every time. Why do you think you don't need to worry about that? Because we have this we have kind of this middleman, like
you know, Java has like kind of this runtime, whatever, you know, it does all the stuff for you when you run it. It runs like bytecode and shit, and then there are like runtime kind of redistributables, which is what gets downloaded every time you install something from Steam, which is kind of annoying, but whatever. That shit takes care of that for you, so it runs mostly everywhere if it's supported. With assembly, you know, you need to write the code again. You need to just change the code for every platform. Like, I don't know, like, again, complete bullshit. Complete and utter bullshit. Oh my, this is so fucking stupid, dude. And then we have another one here. We made a shooter game that only takes up 97,280 bytes of space. Okay, is this microphone working? Okay, so here I'm just gonna interrupt the whole video right here. I'm recording this as I am fucking okay, you know what? I don't even know why I started this shit in fucking Audacity. Oh my God. Why did I start? Okay, why did I record this in Audacity? I don't know. What is wrong with me for real? I don't know. Okay. So here's what I try to do. You know how I've been adding animations? Like, if I go over here, okay, I go over here. Okay, you can shut your fucking ass up. Okay, here I am. Can you play the video? Is the video gonna play? Is there just gonna be a black screen here now? Why is there a black screen? Are you retarded? Are you fucking retarded? Retarded? Retarded. Fucking shit malware, dude. Play the video. So you know how I've been adding these? You know, even here it looks like shit. Okay, even here it looks like fucking shit. Okay, I want to point out that this program is a fucking piece of shit that keeps doing shit automatically when I don't want it to do a goddamn thing. So now it's gonna go over here, okay? I'm doing a bunch of fucking talking, okay? Whatever, who cares? Now do the thing. Do the thing. Do the thing. Do the thing? Yeah, see this? Yeah, see this? I'm not leaving this in the video because I'm not fixing this. You know why this happened? You know why? This is why it happened. So I go over here, I go into Fusion. Okay, so and I've been messing around with splines. You can see what's going on here, right? You see this? It's this part here. I don't know where these fucking points came from. I did not put these here. I have no fucking idea why it's so uniformly kind of started, like, kind of with increasing frequency, inserting these points with diminishing spacing between them until they're just almost on top of each other. Then it just stops and then does nothing. I have no goddamn clue where these points came from. I have no fucking idea. I did not put these points here. It was not the intention to put these points here. I couldn't even copy shit over properly because I need to do the same goddamn animation, or should I say I needed to do the same goddamn animation every fucking time I wanted to do this goddamn fucking zoom, but I can't fucking do that shit because it's putting fucking keyframes in here where I don't want these fucking keyframes. What I wanted was to just copy I just wanted to copy these over, these here, copy them over here, then just adjust the mask, adjust the adjust the transform keyframes to kind of just shift everything over to the next frame, or, you know, the next, whatever the fuck, it's next cell in this retarded comic. Well, I can't even do that. You know why? Because this piece of shit is now inserting random fucking keyframes everywhere. Why? I don't know. I don't know. I have no fucking idea where these came from. I cannot be bothered to fix it. The video's just gonna look like this. I'm gonna throw this in here because I'm so fucking done with this fucking program doing shit that I don't want it to do! That's it. That's the end of the rant. This is so fucking annoying. I spent forever on this shit because I haven't done this shit in forever. I don't do it often enough, and now this fucking shit's not even doing it properly. It's so fucking annoying. So fucking annoying. I can't. Fuck this program. I'm fucking done with this shit. I can't work with this fucking program. It's so fucking bad. The user interface is fucking atrocious. So is my throat. Fuck. Alright, end of rant. Continue the video. Fuck. Oh my god. I can't with this fucking program. Here we go again. I'm so done with this shit. So I'm just trying to move this thing. It's snapping to some bullshit. I don't know what it is it's snapping to, you know. I press N. That turns on this magnet thing here. Right? To help me kind of... You didn't do anything, right? I hope you did not break a goddamn thing. So I turn on the magnet to snap it here. Because I was too zoomed out. I thought it snapped to the thing. I was like at this level. But it didn't snap to this clip. Or this part of the clip. It snapped to something that's invisible. What it's snapping to, I have no fucking clue. Because there's nothing on the timeline in any of the tracks on this timeline. There's nothing else. I don't know what it's snapping to. I don't fucking know, bro. It's snapping to something invisible. What it is, I don't know. There are no markers. There's nothing. There's nothing! Whatever, bro. I'm pissed. I'm pissed. I'm fucking pissed. I fucking can't. This program can go suck a dick. This program can actually go... delete this fucking shitware. I'm fucking done. Holy fucking shit. This is fucking trash. Holy shit. You know, I thought I was done with this shit. But, okay, so after setting up this whole intermission, I thought I was done. And then I just wanted to get this animation, like, just undo it. And I'm just gonna put a note in saying I can't be bothered to animate the rest of it. Because I'm done with this shit. I don't have the patience to deal with this fucking Australian malware. I can't fucking handle it. The user interface is fucking atrocious. Blackmagic software design or whatever the fuck you idiots are called. Can you please fucking fix this fucking utter fucking shitware? How fucking what version are we in right now? Where's the about? Okay, you can't even get this right. The about is supposed to be in help. Why is it here? Why do you have this DaVinci Resolve tab or this drop down? Why is it there? You're not following standard fucking design. Jesus fucking Christ. But anyway, we're on version 18.5. This is the build I'm using. This shit's been out for pretty much 2 fucking decades at this point, and I'm still having issues with what is my issue this time? I can't create a keyframe. I can't create a keyframe here. It's not letting me do it. Why? I don't know. It's not letting me do it. It's not letting me do it. Not like I can't. I've created it before, but now I can't. Why? I don't know. This is also the one that fucked itself right in the fucking ass, by the way. Right? So apparently after this, like it's become completely incapable of creating keyframes for whatever fucking reason. I don't know. It's just completely fucked itself in the ass. Unusable fucking trash dog shit. Nobody should ever use this shit for any kind of serious project. If you use this for a serious project, you're a fucking moron, and you deserve to go fucking bankrupt, and your project should fail as it deserves. This is trash! This should not be used by any serious video producer, video editor. Nobody should be using this fucking malware. It's garbage! Unstable piece of shit! Unusable fucking trash! Never use it! Never! How is this a positive? How is this a positive? You had limited resources back then. The hardware literally could not handle more. What? It can now! Now it can! So you won't find games that are less than 100 kilobytes. Most of the time. Oh my god, bro, why would you design a game that's this small these days? You can't fit anything in this. Holy fucking shit, bro, like... you have more hardware resources available. Why the a complete, like, a complete non-argument for anything. I don't get it.
Try out our new game. First few levels are free shareware.
Okay. Some games still have demos, so that's still a thing. There are also a shitload of free-to-play games. AAA free-to-play games, which have a bunch of microtransactions, but that's okay. Because it's subsidized by idiots who, like, overspend anyway, so who cares? But yeah, never play free-to-play games, actually. Just don't. It's usually... It's okay, that part's true, but then it's free, so you don't need to pay for it anyway, so who gives a shit? You're just an idiot if you pay for that. Whatever. So yeah, there are still games with demos, and if there are no demos, then... Well... I guess, I mean... Not even all games released with demos. Like, I don't know... Like, this is not even new. Like, not all games had demos. Like, you went to, like, a game store back in the day. You wouldn't get a demo. You had to buy the game to even try it. Maybe you could return it. Here you can refund it. Like, nothing has changed. The only difference is that some games have demos, others don't. And then back then, some games had demos and others don't. Or didn't. So there's no difference. I don't know, bro. I don't know, bro. Seems like a dumb point to bring up because nothing's changed.
Minimum requirements so long as your computer can turn on.
I don't fucking know, bro. I don't know. Again, we have way more computer resources. The graphical fidelity has become so high, you need a fairly good computer to run things, and even then, like a mid-tier computer is gonna run the games anyway. Like, it's only gonna... It's only really gonna matter if you want like top-of-the-line visuals or whatever, like cutting-edge, whatever, like, maybe you want ray tracing, which, I'm gonna be honest, is a complete, like, I don't know, it's a gimmick. It's what it is. It's I don't know where this ray tracing bullshit came from. It's just it's a bit overblown. I don't understand the ray tracing bullshit, but okay. Whatever, bro. I mean, even then, it's like, at least they're telling you what the requirements are. That's pretty standard. They tell you what the requirements are. If you can't buy it, then don't buy it. You can't run it anyway. It's not hard. Like, it's not. It seriously is not. It seriously isn't that hard. Like, I don't get it. So I don't get this one because there's no malice. There's just, oh, this game takes a lot of computing power and resources to run. So we're gonna tell you up front the requirements are pretty high. So yeah, here, look at these before you buy. Oh, you can run it, or did you check the requirements? No? Wait, why didn't you check them, bro? How are you surprised? You can't run the game. Do you not do research? No, you don't. No, you don't. This is not a negative. I don't understand. Like, because we have a completely different environment now than we did in, like, the 90s or whatever. And even back then, like, you still had to upgrade to run certain games. It's not like you could just run any game. It would run like shit if you just had a computer that could turn on and you didn't bother upgrading. So this isn't even true, really. It's not true. Where is it from? Oh, I know where it's from. It's from people who don't know what the fuck they're talking about. Because remember, most people on this website are probably like 20 years or younger. Whatever, bro. So then, next subheader here. Oh boy, here we go. Sorry, we can't work on fixing the game. One of our employees keeps stealing breast milk from the female employees. This is so fucking stupid. Some employees of some company did some bullshit. Okay, what they're referring to here, I'm pretty sure, is that one time some deranged fucking creep-tard weirdos decided to steal breast milk from the refrigerator from female employees. This was a blizzard, I think. I'm pretty sure it was. And there was this whole debacle, this whole, like, this kind of, like, whole case that should not ever have happened, but somehow did. Why the fuck they stole fucking breast milk? I don't know. I don't know, bro. But again, why do you use that as fuel? Holy fuck! Do you not think that developers back then were also fucking weirdos at times? Really, bro? Really, bro? Really? Really? Are you that naive? Really, bro? This is a non-point. It has nothing to do with the AAA game developers. It has everything to do with fucking creeptards who can't keep their fucking hands off, like, breast milk? Why? Again, nothing. It crosses one out. It's complete non-point. Again. This next one, our game is 500 gigabytes. You don't need to play any other games, right? Also, there's a 50 gigabyte update patch. Again, the 500 gigabytes, most games are not 500 gigabytes. Like, why do people always use the most extreme points? There are a few games that are this big, and that's it. Most of them are not this big. Holy shit. God damn it. If you just buy games that are normal size, you just have, medium fidelity, you're not going to get this problem. But if you buy a game that is supposed to have this, like, extremely high fidelity, visuals and audio quality, especially audio, like lossless audio takes up a lot of space, you're gonna get game files that are... These game files are gonna add up. Because, once again, we have more resources these days. Of course, games are gonna get bigger and bigger and bigger. And also, like, you don't need to play any other games, right? Like, bro... Even if it is 500 gigabytes, are you telling me you don't have more than 500 gigabytes of space? Because if you have a computer that can run that kind of game, I would expect that you'd be able to pay for more storage even. Like, 500 gigabytes, bro, it's not that much. Like, compared to, like, if a game is as big, let's be real, you need a pretty beefy computer, because chances are that game is massive. And it's got serious visual fidelity going on. It's got audio for audio files. It's got all that good shit. Ain't no fucking way you only have 500 gigabytes of storage. Like, I'm sorry, like, you're doing something wrong if you don't. Or, this is complete bullshit and is only the case with a few select video games. Maybe, Oh, I don't know, bro. Optimization, just get a better PC, bro. You need at least next gen to play on a game crashing. Optimization doesn't have anything to do with crashing unless you're, like, running out of memory. But okay, like... If you have a video game, if you have a game, or anything that's more complicated, there's a greater chance of bugs. Let's just put it this way. It's to be expected. Of course, when you went back, back in the day, when video games were small, you didn't have you didn't have as big a chance of getting, some random memory leak or some really weird bug that was just hiding in the background, because you had less code. The game was less complex. You didn't have the same level of complexity as games have these days. And to say that they don't optimize the video games, like, bro, there's so much shit that needs to be optimized. Like obviously some video games, like some games should be way more optimized. Like, you know, some games that, especially those that are released as unfinished pieces of shit, like Cyberpunk 2077, and also No Man's Sky, released in a pretty shoddy state. What other games do we have? Oh yeah, that whole GTA, what was it called, the remastered games from that series. Yeah, that was pretty bad too. Yeah. Maybe they shouldn't have outsourced that one. Okay, so for games like that, I agree, but you can only really do so much optimization, really. So really, what I think is, to be honest, I think they should cut back on the visual fidelity stuff in all video games, because not even the visuals, but just like the overall complexity of the games, because it's getting to the point where, you know, you have so much complexity, you can't possibly account for most of it, and it's just gonna, there's a big chance that it's gonna end up being a buggy piece of shit. So I mean, they really should just focus on the games themselves. I will agree with this part, because whenever a game has more like visually, I guess, realistic, just more realistic art styles, like realistic visuals and all that shit, it becomes less fun to play. I don't know what it is. I feel the only games that should have realistic graphics are kind of simulator games. If you have some sort of simulator kind of like a simulation aspect to it, because yeah, I don't like, there's just if the art style is too realistic, but you can't get it realistic enough, you just end up with a really uncanny gameplay experience. So it kind of feels like it feels like you're supposed to feel like it's almost like real life, but it's not quite, because there's just something that's off. It becomes off-putting. It can't, because of this, I can't really suspend my disbelief. And so it just becomes this awkward, kind of unfun, I don't know, it's really weird. They should cut back on the whole, like, realistic graphics bullshit. That's the same shit with the ray tracing. It's completely unnecessary. Like, unless you want, like, a realistic simulator, that's fine. But not every game needs ray tracing. Not every big game needs a realistic graphics. Like, it just doesn't. It's just... It's cool to look at and everything, and it's a technical marvel when they do get it right, but it's, as a game, it just doesn't work as well as, you know, a game with a kind of stylized art style to it. That's just better in most cases, because then you don't end up with this, like, this feeling where it feels like you're playing something that's, you know, actually real, but because it looks a little off, and it's never not gonna look a little bit off, it throws at least me off, and it becomes unfun. I don't know what it is. It's a little weird. Whatever. So this optimization without our game crashing, yeah, I mean, they still do optimize the games. They have to. They have to do it. Because if they have games that look, you know, as good as they do, they have to optimize. It's a necessity. If they don't, the game's gonna run like shit, and no one's gonna want to play it anyway. So they do optimize. I don't know, bro. And you could only optimize so much. You have to cut, not cut corners, that's not the term, but you have to weigh the the costs versus the benefits. It's really that simple. You have limited resources when you have a game that's as big as some of these AAA games. It's just necessary. But to say they're not optimizing, it's stupid. They have to. It's something they have to do. And then the final one is, oh, single player game is always online because fuck you, and that's why. This one is like, out of all of them, this is the only one I feel like is actually valid. Because some video games, there's no reason for them to be always online. I don't understand. Like, the first game where I felt this really took off was that SimCity game. Not remake, but like the reimagined, like re-release. What was it, like 2014 or something? It came out. It was you had to be logged in to play. It's like, bro, why do you need to be logged in? Why do you need to be online? Are you for fucking real? Like, if it has, like, you know, some multiplayer aspect to it, that's fine, but if you're just playing single player, like, why? Like it's as stupid as requiring an online connection to play fucking Skyrim. Why? Wait, are you collecting telemetry? Or are you collecting data from the users? Is that it? I think that's it. I feel like that's it. But why do you need to be online to do that? I don't know. I feel like the game should just... If it is telemetry, then you should just, like, collect it. You should be able to play it offline, and then when it's collected, you just upload it whenever there's an internet connection. So that doesn't even make sense. Unless you don't want players to tamper with it, in which case you need to encrypt it. Somehow. I don't know. I don't know, bro. I don't know why they do this. It's also DRM. But, like... I mean... People say DRM doesn't work. It absolutely does. It does. Because games like Darkspore, for example, it was never cracked. You can't play that game. Like, you can't. Literally can't play this game. You cannot play Darkspore anymore after it's shut down. It's literally impossible. Because it was never cracked. You cannot play that game. At least as far as I know. I don't know if there's been any new developments. You couldn't play last time I checked. Which is a while, to be fair. It's a while ago. Whatever. A lot of these points are complete bullshit. So to recap, like... This is complete bullshit. This is complete bullshit. This is complete bullshit because, again, this is nothing new. No changes. Even games back then didn't have demos a lot of the time. Yeah, this is no. No. This is also not true. You absolutely had to upgrade to play certain games. You had to have certain hardware, otherwise games wouldn't run. Blah, blah, blah. Also, when is then? Are we talking the 2000s? Are we talking the 1970s? 2010s? 80s? 90s? We don't know. We don't know. Probably like the 90s or something. Oh my god. And obviously, if you have, like... Don't bring up shit like Commodore 64 or some bullshit, because that's a system with limited upgrade capabilities. That's basically a console. Like, it really is basically a console. So that doesn't even count. This one, complete and utter bullshit, has nothing to do with anything. Like, what the fuck even is this? Did you run out of points? Did you have to, like, shoehorn this in? Really, bro? Our game is 500 gigabytes, you know, shit. You're picking the most extreme games and use them as an example, when there are plenty of games that are not even anywhere close to this. This one, you can't optimize everything. It's literally impossible. They do optimize. You're full of shit if you think they don't. And this really is like the only actually valid point, I feel. If it's single player, why do you require an online connection? And this really is the crux of the whole, like... you know, the stop killing games movement, like, you know, that's kind of like, I wouldn't say headed or like spearheaded in, I don't know, by Ross Scott from Accursed Farms. Like, this is really the problem when you have games that are, that not only do you need access to play the game, but after you lose access because the server is shut down or whatever, you can't play the game anymore because you need access to the servers, which are now unavailable for whatever reason. So, and this is also like, I've noticed a lot of people are saying stupid shit like, if buying isn't owning, then pirating isn't stealing. I think that's what they're, the stupid memes spread by those idiots, but they're completely missing the point. The whole point is that you will lose access to those games. Like, because that whole meme even counts for games that you can play offline. Like games like, I don't fucking know, like even like Skyrim, like you technically don't own that game when you buy it in an online store. You're just licensing it. You're not really owning much of anything. You are given a license to play the game. That's what you have, is a license. So I don't know, like, but that's not really the problem. Like, as long as you can play the game whenever you want, as long as that is somehow possible, that's not really an issue. The problem is, you know, if it becomes an issue because they're killing the games, and also because, you know, they require an online connection at all times in a server, even though it's a single player game, there's a problem. Because now not only do you not own the game, your license no longer works. It's no longer valid, really, because you can't play the game. Because, you know, the developer terminated the contract because they shut down the servers or whatever. I don't know. So that's the whole problem. Like, it's just this whole, like, if buying isn't owning, then pirating isn't stealing. It's a meme made by a bunch of, like, I hesitate to like call them something like insulting, but like they're kind of like virtue signaling would-be thieves, really, is what they come across as, because they keep coming up with these excuses and these kind of almost scapegoats, these dumb, yeah, just excuses, really, for why it's okay for them to pirate. But really, you're just pirating. You don't want to pay for it. Most people who pirate don't have any sort of, you know, they don't have a kind of any motive, any like you know, righteous motive for pirating the games they pirate or whatever it is they're pirating. They do it because they don't want to pay for it. It's really that simple. Just stop it with this nonsense. No one believes you, bro. No one. You're full of shit. Just own your actions. It's like the people who use ad blockers. No, you don't use an ad blocker out of principle. You don't use it because you want to show YouTube or whatever website that you don't agree with ads, so you're gonna like have this whole like crusade against advertisers and websites that have a lot of ads. No, you just want to consume content for free without being interrupted by ads, without being like even slightly inconvenienced by some like advertisement that pops up even at the side of the main window. of the main pane or whatever. They just like a little side ad or a banner. No, unacceptable. Ad blocker. Like, that's it. Just say you don't want ads. It's that simple. But bro, you don't need to stop coming up with these excuses. It's degenerate. You're dishonest. It's just annoying. Yeah. This is true. Most of these well, I mean, this one was the developers, but again, it's a single instance of this happening. Now, granted, it was because of like some weird fucking creeptard culture that was going on there, but yeah, this has nothing to do with like, you know, this point is completely different from all the other points. This is just some fucking weird, like it's basically an ad hominem. Like, it's not really, but like it's a fallacious point because it has nothing to do with any of the other points. This is just, it's just something that was shoehorned in to make AAA game developers look worse. It's just dumb, bro. Like, if you actually had a point, you wouldn't put some stupid shit like this here. I don't know, bro. I don't know. And as far as I'm aware, actions were taken and those people aren't working there anymore. At least I hope so. Why the fuck? Why would you steal fucking breast milk? Like, are you fucking kidding me, bro? Like, on that subject, like, actually, what is wrong with you, bro? Why do you steal breast milk? How do you do this? How do you steal fucking breast milk? Are you retarded? Jesus. Yeah, see, this is exactly it. This is basically it. This guy is honest about it. This guy is 100% honest. He just wants stuff for free. That's it. That's it. You don't need to make it more complicated. You don't have some sort of like, you know, it's not because of some kind of righteous movement that you're pirating, okay? It's just this self-righteous virtue signaling bullshit that you're spewing is so goddamn fucking annoying when really what you actually just want is to play games for free because you're either too stingy or you're too poor to pay for the games. I don't know. Just stop being such a disingenuous little shit. Just admit it. It's so annoying. Oh my fucking god. Yeah, this guy gets it here. It's just, why is it upvoted over 30,000 times? It's, my god, I fucking hate people. This is why the human species is doomed. Like, it's just, it was doomed from the get-go. It's, I'm fucking done with this shit. How the fuck can we even get anywhere if we can't even be honest with ourselves? Like, I don't fucking know, bro. I don't know. Running 100 plus hour hyper detail gaming Godspeed. People does bad because they ask them too much to have us game. Yeah, pretty much. You make a bad game and it's always the developers that are getting shit on from both sides. They're taking shit in the mouth and they're taking shit up the ass. That's how it is. LP has a hard time imagining what a corporate structure looks like. Yup, that's exactly it. I don't fucking... This kind of post is just so. This is what happens when you let 13-year-olds run rampant on the internet. This is what happens. This is exactly what happens. Of course, it's PC Master Race. This sub is also has plenty of those insufferable shit posts. That should be oh yeah, this is another shit sub. I think I pointed out that multiple times already. But yeah, shit posts, not shit posts. That's different. Okay, fuck off. Yup. 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 So, yeah, it's even a lot easier to get games to run properly these days. It's a lot easier. It's become easier and easier. So, what the fuck is that on my mouse? God damn, it's just full of shit. I never should have bought that mouse with these like holes in it, because it just gets the holes just fill up with this gunk. Fucking retarded is what it was. Never doing that again. It's not the devs' fault. They're just doing their job. Yeah. Okay, whatever. Also, no. Stop using GIFs. GIFs. Okay, that's really all I wanted to talk about. Not much of a rant, but like, and it's to be honest, it's not as bad as the last one. Oh my fucking god, the percentage one. Holy shit. I should probably go through that one more time just because it was so goddamn bad. But like, no, I'm not gonna do that. But like, holy fucking shit. That is actually the worst thread I've ever seen. I think that's the worst common thread. Like, as far as, you know, kind of this inconspicuous, like, innocent topics go, that's one of the worst threads I've ever seen, where people just can't even get basic arithmetic and algebra right. Absolutely fucking insane how fucking amazingly stupid people in that thread were. I don't know, bro. That was the worst fucking shit I've ever seen. But yeah, any other topics I want to bring up with regards to this? I don't think so. There aren't even that many. There aren't even that many comments. So, yeah, okay, this guy asks, who censored the word fuck from this meme? Why is everyone so afraid of swear words on the internet all of a sudden? Yeah, it is supposed to be all of a sudden. But I hear all of a sudden too. It's whatever, gives a shit. But like, I'll tell you why. It's probably fucking, someone probably posted this on TikTok in a video there or something, and then they have to censor the word fuck because TikTok is extremely anal about such things. I don't know, bro. This is what happens when you cater to a bunch of fucking toddlers. Like, essentially, like oversized fucking toddlers, bro. I'm fucking done. Like I actually agree with Asmongold for once. Like, fucking social media should be banned for people who are under the age of 18 years old. Should be absolutely 100% fucking banned. Oh, it's just, it's so fucking bad. I don't.
Yeah, also true. Yeah, that's true. Oh god, the fucking Zelda CDI games. Jesus Christ. Yeah, you say... Like, you say video games now suck ass, and then you just forget about all the fucking shovelware they shat out constantly with like a machine gun... A fucking AK-47 Anus Blaster 3000. Like, bro. Did you forget about the video game crash? Did you forget about all that shit? I'm fucking done with that shit. Fucking shovelware, Jesus. Nothing new. Nothing's new. Completely just a dumb meme. I don't know. Down with this shit. It's fucking cracker bonzo. Fucking idiots. Absolutely. I fucking hate Redditors. I'm so fucking done with Redditors. Also, let me just point out that DaVinci Resolve is a piece of fucking shit that nobody should be using. Once again, I would like to underline this. This is extremely fucking critical. Avoid this fucking piece of shit at all costs. Never use it. It's a piece of shit. Do not ever, ever even consider using it. It's a fucking piece of shit.